Hello everybody, and squids. So, good evening. Time for another episode. And I thought this time, we'd focus on Mystcraft. Got a little bit to do here. I see that. And now I don't. Alright, so got a little bit to do. And, 1, 2, 3... Alright, let me take care of that square real quick, see if that does it. That did. Okay. Oh, now I forgot what I had, what the little bit was. Had some comments on the videos, and people were asking me to look into thaumcraft, Mystcraft, and forestry. Thaumcraft, I need to do a bit of construction work and such. Over in this area, that's one of the things we were looking at the other day. So I'm not quite ready to get into thaumcraft. However, Mystcraft, on the other hand, I'm in the area where exploring is what it is all about. So, that's what we're going to do. We'll be back here in a second. I just wanted to touch up a couple of things, show a little improvements to the working area down here, and recharge my jetpack. So this is still temporary right here. I do want to line the machines up to the lower edge of that area below the IC2 machines. So that is the intended thing, is to have them right around here, and we'll have them powered by some conduit down below. But I need to get a list, make sure I got the exact things I need. Like, I found it out earlier that I need an induction smelter because these things. It's pretty much the only use for aluminum that I have right now. So it's pretty much the only thing for aluminum that I have right now, so that's a good reason to keep one of those things around. To put some bacon. There we go. Oh, so got the creosote tank going here. And just 2 ovens, slowly baking away. Oh, they're actually baking kind of fast. That's 53 buckets from those. I wonder if I got a little bit of coal around here. Maybe? No. Maybe? Yeah. So let's just top these off. And we'll take that out. Take that out. It's quite a bit of coke. That'll go good in our turtles and such. Or anything else that we just end up needing to power. Here, let me, I got my new headset on, but let me turn down the sound a little bit here. There we go. So over there is creosote with the coke ovens. Here is the hollow that I want to use for a biomass. So I was thinking of setting up the fermenter and such in here. Right now they have a little bit of an access tunnel underneath them. There's some copper back there. This is for future just in case. I put in an extra valve on the bottom as opposed to just the 2 full valves up on top. I might use it for something later on, but I really have no plans to use these bottom valves right now. Well, the bottom valve on this one will be used because it will eventually need to go and fuel the biogas engines. And the only way to really drain the tank is the bottom, otherwise you only drain as low as it can go. This is just a little egress tunnel. Eventually I'll need to put the tank together, and the valve isn't going to be on the top, so I have to be able to get out from the bottom. But that's basically it. We got the blast furnace done last night. This was actually finished up while I was rendering last night's video. I had to twiddle my thumbs and wait for the video to be done. So in that time the steel ended up cooking on down. Still got a bit of ore here. I've been slowly working on organizing my chests and such. So, but we got a stack of torches. I think it's time to get on with the Mystcraft. So, I'm going to avoid doing the tour I said I was going to do of everybody else's place. I'll try and hit that up over the weekend when people are around and actually have them show me around the areas and stuff like that. But so, Mystcraft. So what we have here in the center is, these are the pages that I have found so far, and believe it or not, this is actually a very little number of pages. Like, I only have the one controller, only one celestial thing, a couple of features, you know, some of the more handy ones. We got crystals here, strongholds and mine shafts. Those are pretty useful. Oops. Yeah, lighting. Okay. So none of those. Some of these others are actually still not sorted properly. Lengths, there we go. Double length goes down there. Half length goes down there. Another half length. Water, I do believe, is a liquid. So that leaves us setting, although I'm pretty sure setting is celestial? Celestial? Let me check real quick. Using the FTB wiki, a very good source of information. So setting, it's part of phases. I don't have a book for that one yet, so we'll just have to leave that one in here for now. Oops, I hate that. I really, really hate that. There we go. No? Biome controllers? Okay, yeah. So, what my goal is to do this evening is to create a world and try to find a Mystcraft temple, so we could actually come across some more pages. The way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to use as many pages as I have here to try to make a stable world. It doesn't always work because I don't have enough of the symbols that are required. I'm missing probably about half a dozen of them or so. What I do, however, have is enough to at least get some sort of a swamplands might be fun. Some sort of a good basis for finding these things. There's the volcano island. That's what made our gravel cave very, very handy. So cliffs, it's going to be kind of high. I would do cliffs kind of with a cave thing. Let's just try and stick one of these together. I really wish I had like a plains or a meadow. That's probably the easiest to go searching through. Mountains, mushroom, ocean, redwood, river. I actually made a world, single biome river, so it's like a really shallow ocean, but I got a lot of clay. Let's do swampland. So since I only have the one swampland, I'm going to right click it here, and that will scribe this page onto a different page using up my ink and such that we have over here. So right click, it appears here, and there's my copy of the page without having to give up my other one. Uses a bit of the ink and a piece of paper, but it all works out. For biome controllers, normally you'd have, you know, like checkerboard, single. Then there's a couple of other ones. I really... Let me, biome controller. Here we go. So huge biomes, large biomes, medium biomes, small, tile, tiny, single. Those are the different types that you can do. What I'm stuck with right now, though, is single. And while this is great for targeting a certain area, it's not as great when you're doing explorations like I am. Unfortunately, though, this is all we got. So giving that a right click, getting our single biome. Celestial, we're in the same sort of deal as we only have dark moon. That pretty much means no moon. That's the new moon when you can't see it up in the sky. So that's going to keep us a dark world, but it will, having it in there, will lower corruption a little bit. So for features, this is where we can do some of the neat things. I'm actually going to add in crystals so we get a little bit of light on the surface because we don't know what our day-night's going to be like. But I'm going to leave the rest of this out. Lava lakes are only going to start fires and burn stuff down. That'll kind of slow things down. Mine shafts are going to be underground. That's not something that we're going to be going to look for. So, yeah, not really an important thing. You know, I haven't seen obelisks. Let's put that in there too. But we'll skip the strongholds again. You know, we're not going to go underground. So, no lighting. That kind of, you know, can't do anything there. Clear modifiers and setting. I can make this dark moon set, but it really doesn't give us anything. Terrain are the generations. This is where you can get like Sky World, End World. As you can see, I have Cave World. What we're going to go for, though, is standard. We want a fairly simple, basic terrain. We don't want to be stuck underneath the ground most of the time. when we're trying to find the temples. I've never yet found one in a cave world. I have not found one in a cave world as of yet, but I really don't go searching around those worlds either, so it could just be that I haven't found them yet. Visual, not going to change the color of the night sky, that would just be weird. But no weather and overcast are our options for weather types. This is another one of the requirements. You need not at least one of these, you need exactly one of these. If you don't have one of these, or if you have more, then you add instability to the world, and that's where you get the bad side effects like, what's it called? Corruption. That's where, there's the blue, black, red, white, maybe green? I think it's just the others. But they spread differently, they do different things. Some of them hurt when they touch, but they generally destroy the world and make it nasty. So that is something to try to avoid. We're just going to go with no weather as opposed to the overcast. From here on down, though, you can see the alphabet has started over again. The top ones are ones that are really required. You need at least something from all of them, except for the others. The others are, and the features are kind of optional. The stuff down below here are modifiers. They're going to change things. Like, if the moon wasn't dark, we could start putting colors in front of them to change the color of the moon. Make a nice bright yellow moon so it looks like a sun or something like that. The directions, west and south, this is where you can actually change the location that the moon, sun, or stars, anything that's up in the sky, maybe even clouds. I'd have to check the clouds, I'm not sure about that one. But this is where you can change where they'll rise from or where they'll set to, sort of deal. So you can have a moon that goes north to south, a sun that goes west to east. You can even add north and east together and get northeast. These are all combinable and such like that. The lengths... What the... Unknown page? I have no idea. Anyways, the lengths are how long the things are in the sky. So how long does it take for a cycle of the moon? This would make it go twice as long. So it would take, what is it, 40 minutes? I believe it's 40 minutes. If we were to double the length for a day-night cycle. Half length would do exactly the opposite. It'd make a day and a night take 10 minutes. We're not going to put that in there. So liquids, I got water. I can't really do anything with this right now, but it is actually possible to replace some of the stuff in the world with other liquid types. Like you really could recreate a world that has like nothing, a single biome, ocean, and lava. It'd be a great place to go and collect lava for use in your machines and such. The last one we have is solids. I don't have anything in here yet. I don't know why that's there. That really shouldn't be. I wonder if somebody's been screwing around with my table. Yeah. Anywho, so once you gather all your papers, we got them in our inventory here. We come into here, and this is the bookbinding interface. Yeah, let me get rid of that. This is the bookbinding interface, so this is where you put the stuff together to create your book, and you can see it appearing in the top right-hand corner. There's currently a bug of some kind where one piece of leather is good enough to make an unlimited number of books. It's the way it is, we use it. But for... Order is what can matter. Blink, blink, blink. Order can matter in these, and for the biomes and such like that, you want to put your list of biomes before the biome controller. So in this case, single biome means I can only have one. If I added in two or whatever, it's going to give us corruption. If I didn't have any, it would also give us corruption. So I add in the swampland. It's going to give us a fairly nice and flat area. It should be very good for exploring in a quick manner. The next thing we have is single biome, so that's just the one of them. The rest of these aren't going to matter because we don't have anything to modify. There's no modifiers in there, and technically the biome's not a modifier, but that ordering is required. So we'll just do standard terrain, no weather. Going to add in our features of the obelisk and the crystals. This is a little scroll bar on the right here. And then we add in Dark Moon. So this is our best attempt to making a fairly simple world that we can go explore with the intent of finding a what were we looking for? The Mystcraft temples. So here we have our last linking book. If this does not work out, we will be back to make more of those books, and those are fairly easy to make. Here, I'll do one real quick just to show you. I like appearing right here and looking this basic direction. So when you're in this setup, you just take your book, stick it into the crafting bench, it'll make a linking book, and it will take you right back to this square when you're done. Going to put this back there, and I saw that I dropped my books. So let's just add these back up there. Okay. So the books are entities. Let me see if I can... When you throw them on the ground, they actually exist. They will decay over time and take damage, and they will die. Rain kills books almost instantly. You drop your book in the rain, it's as good as gone. As good as gone. Definitely. So here's age 47. This is actually the... let me see. Here. We'll go... No. No. There we go. Age 47, it's a river biome, and a single biome. I believe that was all I put in there. Oh, dark moon, standard terrain. So just those 4 pages. It created a very simple world. It did have corruption, though, but it served its purpose. Oops, that's not what we want to do. It served its purpose and actually gave me a lot of clay, and I also picked up a little bit of ink along the way. But back to the whole entity thing. If we just leave it sitting on the ground, and if you open it by right-clicking, and click here, this is how you teleport to the age. You click in the black little box there. It will drop it on the ground where you are, though. You can't take the books with you. I don't know if you guys have ever watched Angel, but it's kind of like the book that they had in Angel, where it doesn't go through the portal with you. So we set it on a stand. This keeps it in the inventory of something, so it won't decay, it won't die. You can just right-click it from there, and click the black box, and away we go. Oh, nighttime feels like we're slowed. So we got a bit of corruption here. Kind of lucking out right now because we're sitting underneath a tree. This should actually make the corruption go away. Yeah, look at that. A lot of the corruptions only affect you if you're underneath the open sky. So unfortunately, because we're going to be traveling, that really isn't an option for us to hide. But as you can see, there is something over there. That's probably an obelisk, so we'll have to take a peek at that. Oops. Uh-oh. Incoming zombie. And spider. Ooh. Alright, you can't leave at me when I'm behind a tree. You'll notice that the good side is that the corruption also affects them. And I'm just going to turn down the sound a little bit more. We have thunder in the background, so that's actually a charged world there. That's another form of corruption. It's just going to keep on striking. There's no rain or anything, so that's not what's going on. But now it's just time to explore. And you can see all sorts of creatures and such. Luckily we have the jetpack, so this is actually going to make life a little bit easier for us. And this is the obelisk. Clearly compensating for something. Ooh, this is a good thing to do. When you're in a world you know you're going to throw away, and you see cows, kill them. Cows, sheep, any resource that you need like that. This is a free and open world. Yeah. This is a free and open world, so you use all the resources you can. Just consume, consume, consume. Because we will not be keeping this world. I do not want to go around in what looks like a permanently dark world. I don't see any stars, so I guess that they're kind of dark as well. There's no moon because we made it dark. But this is not a fun world by any stretch of the imagination. However, this makes me laugh. Gotta love little slimy dudes. Ooh, he's got a cookie. Look at them all. Look at them all. Oh, pissed off, slowed zombies. We can get some zombie brains from these guys. No, 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 no. Oh, I thought something hit me in the back. I kind of flew forward and I didn't really do anything to do that. Ooh, get in the slime, get in the slime. Unfortunately, that was a happy slime. Like my slime that's black, they're not actually supposed to look that way, which is kind of why I kept him. Oh, crap. Man, there's a lot of pissed off zombies. Woohoo! Alright, we are going to go heal. Haha, yeah. Whoa, man, those guys with the arrows are nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Just going to sit here, listen to the nice slimes down below. Be very thankful. Oh, spider. I don't think you can get up here. Hoppy, hoppy, hoppy. Look at all that XP. So I don't have the world's best armor. I do have some armor, but definitely not the world's best armor. And I guess 2 skeletons, a creeper, and a whole bevy of slimes was enough to give me a good little thrashing. These are the dangers of exploring Mystcraft worlds, though. It's never nice, and since it's always dark, this is never going to turn into a nice world. But look at all this slime. So there's a slime with some lappies. Alright, you gotta die. Die, 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 you stupid thing. Ow. Wish I had a bow. I would so nail that bastard. Alright, we're not going to tempt fate. It would be nice to get that lappies, but that is just so not going to happen. So we do a little sprint, we launch off and fly. We go back to our mission. We're looking for a Mystcraft temple. And the reason I'm going to be constantly opening up the book here is Mystcraft temples are... Why is that on fire? Oh, lightning strike. Lightning strike, no water, it's gonna burn. But Mystcraft temples are actually kind of hard to miss, but they're fairly rare. If we look at them on the map here, they're going to be a square that's about twice the size of the trees that we see on the map. And they'll be gray. They're made out of cobblestone. So this is a fairly open and easy to see world. Since the worlds are the temples are kind of big, it's actually not. Oh, jeez, come on, music! For crying out loud! Seriously? 14%, 14%, buddy. I wish that was like you only show up 14% of the time as opposed to 14% of the volume. Yeah. Anyways, so they're kind of big. They're easy to see. We'll be using mostly our eyes, but I am going to flick onto the mini map every so often. You know, it loads in a little bit faster. You can see a little bit better. Hopefully, we're not going to kill the server too much by doing this exploration stuff. But this is a good thing to do at night when there aren't a lot of people on the server. Sorry, squids. But it works out a little bit better. I don't really have to worry about lagging other people. I know what I'm doing, so it's going to lag a little bit. But we are aware, you know, Highlands does use more of the CPU than normal. Look at that, nice gray one. Slime's all over the place. I forgot that this was going to be a side effect of coming to the swamplands. What you got in here? What you got? Was that an Endereye? Hells yeah! Is this another Endereye dude? Nope, he just has a block of iron. Oh, I got one guy that's happy to see me. Whoa. Go away, you swords. Swords are really hard to hit, but they drop whatever they are perfectly healthy. Evil Sparkle. Was that a diamond sword? Nab. Let's go sit safely. Oh, wait. I'm interested in what ingot that was. So let's go sit somewhere safely. Blink. Oops. Habit. Iron ingot and a diamond sword. Nice. We can actually crush that down for some diamond dust, I believe. It's doing its searching thing. Yeah, get diamond there from a rock crusher, macerator, pulverizer. Nice. So, take a quick look at the map. Don't see anything too promising. I actually do see a couple things a little scary. Okay, just an unloaded chunk to the north and to the east here. Let's just keep an eye out. We'll fly over this little bit of what's it? Oh, look at all those nice ores and such down there. Oh, there we go. That is a Mystcraft temple. So let's scoot on inside. There might be stuff spawning inside of it because there's a lot of water around here. There wouldn't be much room for anything else. Looking up over the shelves. Okay. So we found ourselves a Mystcraft temple. We can look at the pages here. Spruce wood, that's actually going to be handy in the long run. Forested hills biome, I might have that one already. Twilight stream biome. So all of these can actually have something on them, but there's more here than meets the eye. And, we found it in the first try. Under one of the corners is always a chest. And I also recommend taking these. Every single one of these is a piece of leather and some sugar cane that can be used to make pages as opposed to books. But this right here is how... Whoa! Okay, it was just a pile of books. I thought it was the legs of a zombie up there. It's like, wow, it wasn't making any noise at all. Well, thank you, lightning. Punctuating my words. Storms are awesome. I actually miss storms. Doesn't like do anything out here in California. Anywho, so let's take a look inside. 4 pages, not too bad. River biome, already got that one, not too bad though. Eternal snow, I guess that's a weather, that would be kind of cool. Desert island, I think I have that one. Snow island, I definitely don't. And mixed forest, I definitely don't. So let's keep our link book handy. That's our way home, by the way. And let's just start sticking these pages in here. There we go. So I'm going to keep on looking for the next one. We're just going to keep at this for a little bit. Hope you don't mind listening to me ramble. See how big it is on the map, though? It is about twice the size of the trees, and it's solid gray. So they do kind of stick out. We got 92% on our jetpack. No worries whatsoever. And I see some more cows down there. Whoa. Okay, it's loading in. I was going to say, are we really having that many unloaded chunks? That's just insane. See how we're kind of loading in slow, though? This is what swapping over to the mini-map will try and alleviate. Is that a word? Try and remedy? Try and lighten up? Alright, gonna land so we can do a little sprinting. The slow is just annoying. Not as bad as it could be. I mean, I could just be bursting into flame because I'm out in the open air here. And I actually did explore one of those worlds like that for quite a while, but I had lucked out. That world was continuously raining, but it was a checkered biome. So I had like a swamp plains in every chunk, and then in a checkered pattern around it, I had snow. So depending on which way I was flying, I suddenly burst into flame and then it'd go back out again. It was very, very amusing. See these guys? See all the waters. Makes me wish I had actually brought my, I brought a bee scoop or something. I have seen some sheep, but I don't have a real good bag to collect the bees. The bees are still high on my priority list. They are part of forestry. We do have add-ons for them as well, the extra bees and the thaumic bees. They add in a little bit to the whole bee breeding stuff. They add in quite a few different types of bees, actually. Benny and Mystic Ages, both great guys. You can talk to them on IRC. If you have any questions, they're fairly quick with the answers. Or, you know, other people. I sit in those channels as well. Try to help out when I can. Ask questions when I run into them. But they're a fairly good extension to the overall beekeeping. Some of the things I feel a little bit cheaty, but you know, at the end of the day, it's what do you enjoy about the game. Yeah, as long as you enjoy it, play it any way you want to. So we're still seeing nothing, and what's unfortunately a little disappointing is I'm also not seeing any thaumcraft altars or burrows. That would have actually been pretty nice to have gotten into. These kind of runs are usually pretty good for no, sprint, there we go. Are usually pretty good for finding loot and such. I mean, the pages are definitely a high priority. Oh, is that an ingot guy? It's a diamond guy. We will take your diamond. Thank you, sir. Yeah, see, this is how you're supposed to handle these guys. When it's the little ones, they don't do any damage to you, but the mid-sized one can still get you. Nope, he had glowstone. That's what the yellow was. The green. Can you guess what the green has? Oh, time to go, time to go. Oh, speak of the... Oh, drat. I thought it was a burrow, a little edge of the rounded hill there. Guess... Oh! Yeah. Oh, yeah. Every one of these is another chance to get some of the pages that we're looking for. I would much rather a meadows as opposed to this swampland. I mentioned that already, though. So we check up top. Nothing gonna dive bomb us. I always set down a torch to kind of light the place up a bit. Wow, 1 page. Badlands, that's a new one. And let's pick this corner. Nope. Alright, it's under this one this time. And 4 pages, Twilight Lake again. Ooh, ravines. That's a new feature. That will be pretty cool. And normal moon. Nice, nice, nice. Half length, that's like our 3rd one of those or so. And let's take another stack of books here. This is also useful for, you know, like, one of these places can do like 16 enchanting rooms. But it's also good for, you know, people like me who like to build. There's a slime coming this way. Who like to build out different places and stuff like that. Like, I'll set up some bookshelves, both these kinds and the other kind. Whoa! Dude! Hey, piggy. If I had a carrot and a saddle, I'd ride you in a moment. Oh, just another little dinky-doo. Oop, there's a big guy. Little bit of glowstone in him, eh? Let's see what we get. Oh, there's a happy guy. I got you, buddy. I got you. I'll save you from these bastards. Oh, he's not on my head anymore. He's hopping around after me. This is not a bad way to make some XP. But I think we got a nugget over there. And an emerald. Nice. Well, they are called treasure slimes. These are from the primitive mobs mod that we have in there. Yeah, it's in a little bit of trouble, a little bit of hecticness, I will say. Let's shift-click our pages into our bag. Pick up the interestings, even though we know we'll be ditching them as soon as we run out of space. Man, I can't think of an immediate need I would have to make, you know, 16 or 17 stacks of sticky pistons. Just not gonna happen. It's times like this when I miss Better Than Wolves, where, you know, there's a little bit more of an order, a little bit more of a use and a need for the things that are in the world around you. I still don't agree with a lot of the things that Flower Child started to do towards the end, but people, yeah, if you talk to me, I come out in that guy's defense quite often. I enjoy his work. I enjoy his mod quite a bit. I really should probably start playing that one again. Not at the expense of all the other ones, though. Oh, look at this. We lucked out. Here is another one. Alright, let me eat some food while we're up here in the sky, nice and safe. And down we go. Gonna do our quick little peek inside. Nope, just a lit... Just a lit cobweb for some reason. Got a couple of pages this time. Oasis. Lake border biome. And glass. Ooh, glass is going to be nice. I forgot we had that one in here. Glass tendrils. That'd be pretty freaking cool. Here comes the slime. So I'm going to swap that with number 2. Open this up. For now, this is going to be a good enough place to stick our books and such. That's all the clay I got from the other world. And this is just some leftover stuff from moving still. However, page, page, page. Now let's check it out. Nope. See, I think it always is one of the ones facing the door, though. Oops, oops. Nope. One. So we got Lake Border, Oasis, we saw these. Mushroom Island and West, I think, were new, not ones that we had seen before. Meadows! Oh, yeah. Whoa! Whoa, dude! Dude! That's my page. Sorry, buddy. Shoot. Shale? Sahel? Sahel's that? So I'm probably not pronouncing that properly. And screw you, spider. I'm going to be going home right after this. We got a biome that I like. So let's just take a peek, make sure... Oh, that's why it's glowing. The crystals came in here. They give off a bit of light. Not a ton, but a bit. You know, they're not like they're glowstone or anything. Alright, I hear it hopping out there. Let me just gather up the rest of this stuff here. So I tweaked the settings on the microphone. Gain is a little bit lower, so I hopefully won't come through so distorted. I have it sitting a little bit further away from me, and I'm using my new headset, which is probably why I can hear the game better. I'm hoping you guys can hear the game as well, but not to the extent of... Whoa, whoa! Yeah! Die, spider. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's 3 hits? That's gotta be like a diamond shovel. And now I'm gonna die. Now I'm gonna die. Where is that skeleton? There he is. Alright, there we go. Up, up, and away. Gonna fly up pretty high, because I'm not coming back down. Going into hover mode. Gonna take our link book. And to get back home, you take a link book. And this will take you to wherever it was when you made it. You're gonna drop it. It's gone, as you can see. But we made out like bandits. I mean, that was a really, really good run. We found one of our key pages. So let me add in some books up there. And I think we had the other ones in here. Yes, we did. Throw them on the ground. So I threw it on the ground. Woohoo! We have filled our first bookshelf. So that's, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is 16 times 64. That's a lot of books. We will be set for quite some time. Alright, so there's nothing else we want out of that bag. In fact, we're actually going to leave this bag behind this time. You can see I got a little bit of crystal earlier, so not all that worried about it. Let's also ditch some of this other stuff that we don't really want to take from world to world with us. Can't believe we got a diamond. That is really freaking cool. Stone shovel. That's all it was at the end. Not going to be turning any things. Don't need any of the meat. 1 and 2. So here are all of our pages. And to make things simpler for me, what I do... Alright, jungle, wood. Oh, I didn't even see we got that. That's cool. Meadow biome. Put it in there. Glass west. Biome. 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 Normal moon. Snow biome. River biome. All the biomes just going to go straight into here. Badlands. That'd be pretty cool. I wish we could find a biome controller that allows us to have more than one. Ravines is a feature. Twilight Lakes, Half-Length, Desert Island, Shale. I want to try and give that one a try. I have never seen that one before. I think it was down at the bottom here. Should be alphabetical. Alright, so let me put these other ones away. Features, that's where we can stick ravines. I want to say, I'm just guessing on this one, I'll try and sort this out a little bit later, but solids, I think that's where we put jungle wood, and didn't we see spruce? Yeah, spruce wood. And glass, there we go. Let's go back up to weather. Put in eternal snow. Celestial bodies is all the way up at the top here. Get a normal moon finally. West and half-length. So there should be a direction, I believe. That should be my second west page here. Yep. And lengths, here's another half-length. Alright, so that's basically the loop that we do. That's how it goes around. That's where it comes through the front and the back sort of deal. And we're closing in on an hour. How about we do one more? Let's just see what that shale place looks like. So scrolling back up to the top, going to the biomes, listed alphabetically. Shale biome, giving it a right click, so we'll spawn that off. Since we only have the single biome controller, we're still stuck with that. But we got a normal moon this time. Oops, no, we want to copy the page. That was almost bad. Oh, see how it went through a bottle of ink? I got a full feature, or full set there now though. So let's certainly add in ravines. Crystals were kind of a pain, the obelisks were a pain. Lighting, nothing in there. Others, nothing. Cave world, standard terrain. Yeah, because I'm still looking for pages, so we're still going to stick with the standard. Sorry, guys. Visual, night sky color, weather. How about we do the new one that we found, just the eternal snow. Hopefully we won't be bursting into flame. So I'm going to show you guys the coloration this time, though. So we got a couple of greens and a couple of whites and a yellow. So let's use a white and a green. So we're not doing anything. Okay, so we got a white and a green. That should give us a pale green. They do stack in that particular manner. And we'll take a west with... oh, we'll use a half length. We got enough of them. So we don't have anything to use these on. These are modifiers for tendrils. I also believe there's a way to modify the world in general, and we'll get into that into a later episode. But for now, I think we got a pretty neat book in the making here. And I'm actually going to show you from the spoils of... Alright, let's go slaughter a cow. The books that I have in the table there are also useful for another thing, and I will show you that right now. It actually makes putting these worlds together a little bit easier, but we need a couple more pieces of leather. 3 total to be specific. Oh, there we go. And we'll just drop off... oops, not the cooked beef. Drop off the raw beef in there. I'm gonna need a crafting table, which I just happen to have right under here. So in the shape of a V, we get a notebook. And I can't fly out of my own house. What is the world coming to, I tell you? So what we could have done is, if I had the notebook in here, it would have put all the pages into the notebook for us. And that is actually really, really, really handy. So I'm going to just right click it here. But this interface is often easier for piecing together your page, because you have more room to work around with things. So there's our biome setup with a Sahel biome and the single biome controller. So our list of features, I'm just going to set these off to the side here. Oh, is that the only one we have? It's the only one we have. So here's our little bit of our features. We have our standard we have our standard terrain. We have our eternal snow for our weather. And all the rest are going to be for the moon. So we have the normal moon, which is going to be a pale green, rise in the west, and be of a half length. So this is what our world's going to look like. It's a little bit easier to lay it out in this interface, giving you this kind of a control over it. So all you do from there is you take your book, you come into here, drop it right there, and it puts your pages in there in the order that you had them. And dumps out your little descriptive book. Ta-da! We're actually going to keep this with us, because this is also a handy way to gather the pages when we're out in the world and such. So we can use our bags for picking up loot. We'll be able to use our notebook for picking up pages. I'm going to swap out age 49, that's where we just were, because I didn't decide to give it a name or anything. It didn't really need one. It's just going to go on the delete shelf, and that's where I put old ages. So we're going to go here. So 48's on the shelf, 49 is now on the stand, and away we go. There's our snow. Oh. So this is a combo desert wasteland sort of thing, I guess. I suppose it is possible because we don't have everything in place that it added in a little bit of its own. But it looks like a savanna sort of deal, you see? A little bit drier, but we got these acacia trees here. Yeah. Still nighttime, however. And I don't see our moon anywhere. I see a pissed off zombie, though. So, maybe not any better. We just are going to have to look for large white... Actually, slowness. Okay, we can deal with slowness. This is what we did before. Ooh, let me see if I can't get my sprint going. There we go. And, yeah, same deal as before. We're just hunting for pages right now that are really... I'm not really expecting loot on this map. Although I will keep an eye out for it. Because of all the snow, we're going to have to do a little bit of more active... participation in the location of our loot this time around. Just because it's eternal snow, I wasn't actually expecting the lands like this to be already snow covered. I would have figured that they would have spawned by default as to what they were, but maybe eternal snow just sets the rain to true and the temperature to low, so it will do this. Let's give a quick little look on the mini-map here. I see nothing square as of yet. But slowness and charged again. There are worse combinations. Ah, spider. I was looking at it the wrong way. I'm like, what in the world could it possibly be? Sledge-o-matic. This is actually a pretty desolate, boring world, isn't it? Alright, gonna try and tough it out. Try and find that one Mystcraft temple. I like to try and feel like I didn't waste an age. I at least got a little something out of it. When it's a sky world, when it's a random, you can get sky worlds which give you really dinky small islands. And I dig down and I get some copper or something, you know, just a little something. If there's a cow nearby, I get a piece of leather back. Take a look at the mini-map again. Still not seeing any big giant squares. I somehow always end up going a little bit to the east. It's just the way it goes, I suppose. I wish we could have seen the halftime moon, though. Could have shown you guys how that all turned out. I guess not. Just some things aren't meant to be. Oh, I like that. The tree in the canyon there. That'd make a pretty nice place to settle. Adding a little waterfall. Oop. Was that just a... Yep, just a chunk error. So still no Mystcraft altars. Oh. The jetpacks really do make this kind of easy. And when you can fly at that height, there's not really much to bug you. And if I had my Boots of the Traveler from Thaumcraft, I would be zipping through this place, probably faster than the world could generate. I would probably just piss off the world. But who cares? Oi. I feel like one of those monkeys locked in a room, you know? Eventually I'll write Shakespeare. Eventually, if I just keep going a direction, I'll run into a temple. It'd almost be neat if there were rules to finding them. Alrighty. We'll fly for a little bit longer here. If I can't find one pretty quick, we'll go back and make one of the nice worlds. We'll make a nice meadows. The meadows have a added benefit into searching for them because things like the corrupted greatwood trees that have the chest and the poisonous spiders underneath them are fairly visible across the plains. So are the burrow dungeons, which I don't think will be spawning in this type of a... Haha! Alright, not a waste. Yay! but we will leave right after this one. But you can see the burrow dungeons from Thaumcraft in them very, very nicely. Yeah. And as is my nature, I light them up in case something really bad happens. I got a little notification. Extreme Hills Edge, nice. North, that's a new direction. Eternal Rain, kind of goes with my Eternal Snow. Glacier Biome, I do believe that's new as well. Let's find the chest. Yeah, it does seem to be always by this. Twilight Clearing, I think I have that. Extreme Hills, we just got Extreme Hills Edge. Those will go together. Another ravine. We didn't actually see any of those, did we? Mushroom Island Shore. I think I have that one already. Jungle Island, I believe we got last time. Ooh, Ender Starfield. We are definitely making one world just so I can show you guys that. I've never gotten that one before, so I want to see it too. But supposedly that gives you the end Starfield. Like what you see in Ender Tanks and Ender Chests and stuff, where it's just really all woo. Let's just take these books. You know, I should also take these. I'll have books on. I kind of like the other ones better, the little tripod stands, as opposed to the lecterns. Alright, let's get out of this waste of space. Ta-da! So before we put stuff away, I'm going to make another linking book exactly where we were. Going to open here. We will shove all those books in there. And alright, we are going to make another page. Biome, Starfield, biome, feature, direction, weather, biome. There we go with that. Celestials, let's add in our Ender Starfield. Yeah. I got directions here after colors. That's where we can add in north. Weather can get us some eternal rain. And ravines is a feature. We'll now have two of them. Ravines and ravines. Alright, let's do a good one. Let's find that meadows. Meadows, there we go. Duplicate the meadows, and it puts it into the book for us. It's automatically... Seriously, guys? Seriously? Alright, it's getting quieter and quieter in here. But it's put it into this book already for us. So we got the meadow biome. We have a single biome controller again. Let's check out the Ender Starfield. That's going to be pretty awesome. I'm going to actually just add in the ravines. Oh, I guess I have to scribe it into the book. I can't just drop it. Oh, so maybe that's the trade-off there. Well, let's scribe in the ravines. Lighting, we still have nothing. Clear modifier, setting, terrain. We'll do standard because I'm still looking for stuff. Weather. Should do eternal rain just out of spite, but let's go with a no weather one this time around. Directions, lengths, liquids, solids. No use for those right now. But for colors, black, green, white, and yellow. Let's do a yellow. I'll show you exactly what we're going to use that for in a moment. Let's grab our book. Open it up. So we got a yellow somewhere around here. There's the Ender Starfield. Metal into a single. Ravine standard, no weather. We're good. Let's take a look at our handiwork real quick. We'll just dump that book in. Take it right back out. Say goodbye to age 49. Put in age 50. And let's just hang up 49 right now. So we have our linking book. Always make sure you have a linking book. Very, very bad. Whoa. Uh-oh. Poison. This is not a world we can stay in. Haha. Alright guys, I think I have to just vamoose. One. Alright. We are under the cover of a single set of leaves. Look at that yellow Starfield. That's awesome. Oh god, that looks horrible, horrible, horrible. Well, I'm going to leave you guys on this note so you don't have to look at this this yellow star field any longer. I'm going to take... I am definitely not staying here, so we're actually going to head back. But that's the basics of Mystcraft. That's generally how it works. You go around, you collect the pages, you can eventually tailor the worlds to your specific needs, and there are some really neat things that you can actually put in them. Dense ores will, like, triple the ore generation. It does make a fairly corrupt world. It is very dangerous, but I'm dying to see what a corrupted cave world with a volcano island would look like. I mean, it should almost be ore everywhere. That would just be awesome. So anywho, guys, going to sign off from this episode. I will talk to you guys greatly over the weekend. It's double XP weekend on MechWarrior, so you guys can expect to see a couple of bouts here and there with that. Maybe we'll get Melcivius on and just have some good good 4-group launch matches. Maybe even meet up with Mead or somebody that we haven't played with in a while, Biox or somebody, and just get in some good fun games this weekend into MechWarrior, as well as doing all the Minecrafting stuff. And so many games to play. I got Lego City for the Wii U, as well as Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate that I need to get to. So I got a lot of game playing to do. A lot of it I can record, some of it I can't as of right now with my hardware and such. So we'll see how it goes. Let me know what you guys think. If you want to see more Mystcraft, please let me know. If you want to see something explained that maybe I went over a little too fast, then also please let me know. And I can just go in and touch on it in an episode. So look forward to talking to you guys. Drop in the IRC if you happen to be of mind. Otherwise, just, as normal, leave the comments below. Have a good one.